Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Allie's Amazing Scents. If you're new here, my name's Allison, your independent Scentsy consultant, and today I'm going to share with you what I've been getting through for the last half of July, and it's like exploding, so let's just get started. Okay, yeah, explosion here. The first thing I have is a fragrance flower. So this was my first fragrance flower. This is several months old. And it's been dry down here for a while, but when you smell it, it actually still has a little bit of fragrance left. So I have this where I use fragrance flowers, which is in my entryway to my house because there's no outlets there. And it dried out, and so I replaced it with a different fragrance flower, but it still had a little bit of scent in it. So I put it in my bathroom, up above the vanity, just to see, if I could get anything. And it's definitely lived its life now. But you can see my daughter colored it, Maddie, and it kind of bled in there a little bit. She likes to color them for me, so that was fun. That was Luna. I didn't find that Luna was super strong. My second one, which I used was oh, maybe I don't. Okay, so I replaced that with Blue Agave and Nectar from the summer collection, and that was way stronger. It did seem to soak up the oils faster, where that one, it took a couple months. Blue Agave and Melon, it was maybe a month, but it was way stronger. So to me, it was worth it. So today I took that one out of my bathroom. I put the Blue Agave and Blue Agave Melon, Blue Agave Nectar. Do I have one of those handy? I picked up more in the clearance section, so I just want to see if I'm saying it right. Blue Agave Melon. Okay. There was another one that ended in Nectar in that collection. Anyway, so I replaced that with the Blue Agave and Melon. That dried up after about a month, but I could still smell it on the flower part, so I put that in my bathroom today. And I replaced it with another one from the summer collection, which is Darling Dahlia shape in Fiji flower. I love Fiji flower. The bar is in my club, and I also have some pods, and I think I had 2 of these. I picked them up in the actual summer collection when it launched, but they recently showed up in clearance, and these sold out quick. Like, I had them in my cart, and they were gone before I could check out. But I was just on there yesterday, and there's still a decent amount of stuff left. I think the summer collection, yeah, it's going to be leaving clearance August 1st. So if you want to get anything, get on there and get it before the end of July, because they still have the flowers in the Blue Agave and Melon, which is a great performer, and they still have a lot of things. The dish soap, which is in the, that's the Nectar one. Peach, what is it called? I have a bar right here. Mandarin and Mango Nectar. Yeah. So they still have a bunch of good stuff from the summer collection. And that is going to be going away at the end of July. I can't talk. I don't know if it's a cold or the smoke or a combination, but I'm all congested and my head's just a little foggy with all this going on. It feels very pressurized right now. So anyway, I'm going off on a rant, but Fiji flower is what I have going in my fragrance flower right now, and I love it. Beautiful scent. Okay. I have actually going right now down here, watermelon tangerine. When I did my show me your stash video, I pulled out a bunch of partial bars that I wanted to get through by the end of the month, and also some bars that were getting kind of sweaty. And this was one of them. It was a little bit sweaty, but mostly I just wanted to use it up because it was a partial bar. And this is actually way stronger than I remember. I'm a little congested right now, so I can't smell things a whole lot. So the last few days I've been trying to do stronger scents. And I have this going right now, and I can smell it, and it smells really nice. So this is watermelon tangerine, and I'm not going to redo the descriptions because we'd be here forever. But that's a nice one, and that's retiring. I'm trying to use up summer things before I get into fall. Ugh. This was bad. This was really bad. I did an alternating warmers in my open concept. Apple parsley from the Life's a Garden collection, along with green apple from the Jelly Belly wax collection. And I decided to do it because this one was getting pretty gunky and sweaty. It's a few years old. And then this one, I had 2 bars of it. And they're both a green apple scent. But this is like really sweet. This one's pretty sweet too, not as bad, but when I had both going together, it was gross. It was just way too sweet and just like this coinly, just I had them going upstairs in my open concept, and I was working downstairs that day, and I felt like that was all I could smell, and I'm like, I'll just let them go and hopefully they'll die out before I go upstairs. And when I was ready to like go upstairs for the day, I had to empty out my warmers, which I very rarely do. Like, I have to really dislike a scent to do that, and this was just way too much. So I don't know if anybody has tried the Jelly Belly collection. Like I said, it's been a while since it was out. I remember it was in clearance for a while, but that combined with apple parsley was way too much for me. No. So yeah, like I was saying, I got through the rest of a bar of mandarin and mango nectar, and this is not an old bar. I mean, this collection came out in, I think it was June, maybe May, and look at that. I feel like this summer my bars haven't been, like, I have older bars that are holding up better than some of my newer ones, so I don't know. Could be just like we've had really, really hot weather, so maybe when they're getting shipped here, it's hard on them. This is really, really nice. So I have this going in my office right now. I used, let's see, I don't know, several cubes of this, and then I had 1 random cube left of Havana Cabana. So in one warmer, I combined Havana Cabana with this one, and it was really, really nice. The other 2 cubes of Havana Cabana went in my bathroom. Love Havana Cabana. It's just a nice tropical, primarily pineapple scent. It's got pineapple, I think mandarin and banana. And mostly for me, it's pineapple. I do hear about people getting a lot of banana, but I just mostly get pineapple. And it's a good performer for me. I really like this. Havana Cabana. And then mandarin mango nectar. It's nice, but I didn't add it to my club because there was other ones in that collection I liked more. So when I was warming those, I actually have going in my diffuser in the same room, this Totally Tropical. And this was from the summer collection. They had 3 oils that came out, and I feel like each oil kind of complemented a different scent in the collection. And to me, this one, this Totally Tropical, complemented mandarin and mango nectar. So these really went well together. I still have a little bit left in this bottle, but it definitely reminds me of mandarin mango nectar. I don't know if they did that intentionally. I haven't really heard other people talking about that, but the other ones in there complemented ones in the collection. There was a yellow one that complemented the coconut daiquiri scent, and then the other one we'll actually talk about because I got through it. So yeah, got through those. I always forget to share my oils with you guys. That oil is not empty. Neither is this one. This is Candied, Violet, and Plum. I really, really love this scent, and it is coming back in the fall winter catalog. If it wasn't, I would get another jar of it, bottle of it, because it's really nice. I've heard some people say they don't like it, that they get too much of like an earthy dirt note, and you do get a bit of an earthy note, but I love it with the plum. And I like to warm this or diffuse this with complementing wax scents. So I had this going with The scent of the month for August, which we will talk about, that's vanilla blackberry, but it went really good with that. I've also warmed this with sweet plum pastry. I keep saying warm, diffused it. Okay, where's my other, I should have talked about my non-wax, but I just have so much stuff in here. We're just going through it as I come up with it. Sandal season. This was from the summer collection. And if you notice the size difference in these bottles, this is 5 milliliters and this is 15 milliliters. So the oils that you get in the catalog, the essential oils, are 15 milliliters. But whenever they come out with them in collections, they usually come out with a little tin with 3 oils, and they're the smaller 5 milliliters, which is really nice because then you can, you know, just try it. And this one was my favorite, Sandal Season, and this one complements Fiji flower really well, in my opinion. This is just a nice floral. Yeah, I love this. I actually picked up 2 sets, and I'm so glad because even if it was just for this, it would be worth it. So Scentsy has essential oils, and then they have natural oils blends. The essential oils are just like lavender by itself or like eucalyptus by itself, and then there's a lot of blends that they have, like the Candied, Plum, and Violet. Candied, Violet, and Plum. I kind of like the blended ones. I think they are fun. And you can always mix oils as well in your diffuser. Okay. This came in June's Whiff Box. It was a pineapple theme, and this is Pineapple Pucker. This was nice, but it didn't last very long. I had this on my rear view mirror for, I don't know, like a week or 2, and then put it in the back of my van, hanging there kind of so my kids could smell it, but it's completely dead now. Scent circles, some of them you get good performance with, but some of them, you know, you only get a week or 2, and that's why they're only $3 compared to these, which are $6, and you get about a month out of these. So this is a car bar. You can use them anywhere, but I had this hanging once again from my rear view mirror, and then it moved to the back of my van to finish out its life. I like to just make sure I get like as much use out of these products as I can. This was in the clearance section, and I'm so happy I got this. This has been Strawberry Rock Melon. So I was introduced to Strawberry Rock Melon when it came out in the international collection I think it was last July, a year ago. And it's a bestseller in, I think, Region 3, which is New Zealand, Australia. And it is strawberry and rock melon, which is cantaloupe, but it's really, really strong in wax, and it did really well in the bar too. I feel like it maybe didn't last as long in the bar as I would have liked it to, but it's a good scent. It's a really good summer scent, and I think I got 2 in the clearance section. They were like $3 or something, so I'm glad I snagged that. So for, oh, I have one more car bar. No, 2 more car bars. This one, this is old. I did not use this the last half of July, but I recently found it. So this was in my husband's car. This is, I think this is, yeah, this is sheer leather. Still has a little bit of scent. I got this for my husband, and then I usually, with my car bars, once I take them out of my vehicle, I'll put them in my laundry room and hang them by the cat box. And they don't do a whole lot at that point, but just to get the last out of them. So this has been in my laundry room for a while. And Bonfire Beach. This is my obsession lately. So I love it in my car. Love it, especially in the summer in my car. So I had Bonfire Beach going in a pod in my car, as well as the car bar. Really, really good. And I actually put these in 4th of July when we went on a road trip that weekend. So, I mean, it lasted a few weeks. I just changed it out today. And what did I change it out for? Summer holiday. This is really good in the car bar. I do like it in wax, but I think I like it more in the car bar. And okay, so I think there must be like some type of, there's a note in the wax that reminds me of like tobacco leaf. And it's not bad, but it's different. And I don't pick that up as much in the car bar. It seemed like it was a little bit sweeter. So hopefully I don't regret just getting one, but I'll be happy to use this in the summer. And I mostly use car bars in the summer or the warmer months anyway. And then I plan on going to car bar clips this winter. Okay, let's talk about pods. I have a lot in here that I was just using up. So in my laundry room, I had some older pods that had been used and I just wanted them to finish out their lives. So I did right next to each other in different mini fan diffusers, Pink Cotton and Clean Breeze. And they actually work together pretty well. Yeah. Because they're both fresh, clean laundry scents, but then you have the sweetness of the Pink Cotton. So I used those up. And then I think before that in there I had, or maybe these were from our trip. When we went on our trip, I brought pods and I brought my Scentsy Go, which is our portable system here. You don't need to plug it in, you charge it, and then you can put 1 or 2 pods in here, and there's a fan that releases fragrance. It also has different light features. They're really cool. And I have this wrap on mine, which they don't make anymore, but I think I'm ready to take it off. It's getting a little scratched up. Anyway, lots of cool features on this, but I took this on our trip with some wall plugins, some, what do you call them? Wall fan diffusers that you can put these pods in, and that was a lifesaver in our hotels. So I had, in the bathroom of the hotels, I had 2 pods of mandarin and mango nectar from the summer collection, which we already talked about that scent, as well as another one we already talked about, and that is blue agave and melon. I had this in the open area of the hotel room. So then when we got home, they still had some scent left in them, so I used them up around the house in the hallway and whatnot, and those were a lifesaver. So good to have on the trip. Each pod, you get 120 hours of continuous fragrance. And then, you know, mine seem to last longer, probably because I don't have them going all the time, but I like them. I feel like they are a good value for the money. So after I took out the Pink Cotton and Clean Breeze, I replaced them actually today in my laundry room with Prickly Pear and Agave. And this was not a new set. This was one that a customer of mine, she's also a really good friend. She had purchased these and she didn't like them. So I ended up with them, and don't really smell it on the clamshell, but it's doing really well in my laundry room. Prickly Pear and Agave is, I think it's in the fruity category, but it's got the, you have to like the agave, aloe, those type of scents to like it. But I really like it, and I love it in body. I have it in fragrance mist. So it was in my club at one time, but I don't think I'm going to add it this fall winter because I do have it in body. Okay, so once my nose got really congested and I started to not be able to smell things as well, I wanted to warm something strong upstairs in my open concept. So I know you can never go wrong when you're looking for a strong scent with Marvel 9 Realms. I love Marvel 9 Realms. It's just this really nice, clean, masculine scent. Fresh masculine. Not woodsy, but like a fresh masculine cologne type scent. More of maybe a little bit like a younger type cologne, you know, versus like a more mature, which would probably be more of like a woodsy note to me. This is just a nice fresh, it's got lavender lightning, whatever that means, and blue, is it blue sage? Now I have to look. I know I said I wasn't going to read notes, but You guys, this set is everything, and it's coming out in pods as a catalog item August 1st. I can't wait. I've had them in pods for a limited time offer, and it's awesome in pods. A lime zest, blue tea, and lavender lightning. And look at this. This is another reason I warmed it. So I picked up some of this when Scentsy had a recent sale, where they were on sale, and they didn't do very well in shipping, which I know that the red bars tend to sweat more, but this was like really bad. And I think, yeah, it actually leaked a little bit in my packaging, which I've never had happen in an order. So I definitely wanted to use that, and it's good. It's really nice. I actually have this going with my pods going in the hallway right now. I'll just put that down there. Like I said, trying to use up all of these partials. So here was the pack from the Marvel 9 Realms. Came out as a limited time offer. Will be in the catalog full time. Highly recommend. This is the first time Scentsy's going to have pods in licensed items. So they're going to have this and Disney Princess and Mickey Mouse and Friends, which is a great, great candied peach scent. Love it. So you can bundle and save with those. So I'll probably be getting some of these with the Mickey Mouse and Friends. So speaking of Mickey, his counterpart Minnie, I used up the rest of a Totally Mini bar. Used this in my youngest two girls' room. They really enjoy it. It's funny because I got this at the beginning of the season because it was new, and it didn't perform that great. And so for this round, to use it up, I put it in my girls' room in a different warmer. They now have the Winnie the Pooh ceramic 25 watt warmer. Plus it was a tiny bit sweaty, and it had been sitting for a few months curing. Definitely softer. And it did really well in there. It did really, really good. It's just a really sweet, youthful, fruity candy type scent. So I was impressed with it. I'm glad I tried it again because I definitely liked it better the second time. So, speaking of my love of Fiji flower, I used most of a bar of Fiji flower because I wanted to use that up with a bar of Luna. So in my office, I think I only had 2 cubes of Fiji flower going in a 12 watt element. And then my Luna, I had in 3 cubes in an 8 watt element and 2 cubes in a 25 watt ceramic, which is a really good performer. It's the kindness warmer with the bee on it. It says be kind. That is currently available. Anyway, you would think that this would have been stronger because I had it in a ceramic warmer and in another warmer, had more cubes going. But 2 cubes of Fiji flower overtook Luna. This is a stronger performer than Luna for sure. Luna is a beautiful scent, but it just doesn't perform. It's like a medium scent. I recently read a vlog that Scentsy had about, or maybe not a vlog, a blog that Scentsy had about Luna, and they said it's kind of like your favorite TV show where you can have it on in the background and it's just kind of there and you notice it, but you're not really paying attention, or you can really pay attention to it and it's really, really beautiful. And I thought that was a good way to describe it. Luna has been around since 2011. It's a bestseller. It's going to be the only floral that goes into the new catalog, and you really can't go wrong with Luna. And then, of course, like you already know, I love Fiji flower. Fiji flower is really good because it's not at all powdery, which neither is Luna, but yeah, not at all powdery. So good. And I have that in laundry too. It's really nice in laundry. I used up a bar of Plumeria Peach. Why do I feel like I mixed this with something? I feel like I had this going in oh yeah, I had it going in alternating warmers, and then I think I mixed it together in one warmer with aloe vera and ivy. And these two pair really, really well together. I really enjoyed them. I've heard of people pairing aloe vera and ivy with Moana, And, is it Moana? Yeah. To me, Moana is similar to Plumeria Peach, but they both have Plumeria in them, I believe. But I like this one better. I think it's stronger. So these made sense together. They paired really nice together. Plumeria Peach is in my club. I'm debating if it's going to stay there because I have like 4 bars. But it's like my favorite peach ever. So I'll probably keep it for a while because it's a great performer. I remember smelling this outside my house when my windows were open and I was like out on the street. And I had that warming. And then aloe vera and ivy, that's another one I debated putting in my club, but I also have several bars, so I'm not going to put it in my club. So Plumeria Peach was scent of the month, May. Was it May? April 2021. This was scent of the month, August 2020, last year. And then it made it to this year's catalog. So this is just a really nice, it's kind of along the lines of aloe water and cucumber, but it has a melon note in it. I think it's described as watery melon, actually. Used up, these were pretty much gone, so I just finished them up. The Fiji flower pods. Love Fiji flower. Peach Nectar. Okay, so this was new to the catalog spring summer 2020, I believe, and that's when I bought this clamshell. I wonder if there's a date on it. There is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read it though. 4/10/2020. That's Maddie's birthday and my half birthday. But I bought this a year ago, and at that time I warmed 2 cubes in a mini warmer in my bathroom, and I could not smell it. I remember getting right over the mini warmer and I couldn't smell it. So I was like, this does nothing for me, whatever. I let it sit for a year, and then I put it in the mini warmer that I had it in last year. It wasn't a Scentsy warmer, so and it was glass, I think. So those may have made a difference. This time around I had 6 cubes left, and I put it in the warmers in my office. So 2 element warmers and a 25 watt ceramic warmer. And it actually did really good. And I got a couple good days out of it, a couple solid days. I think I got 2 days, and then the 3rd day it was pretty much, you know, waning out. But yeah, I liked it a lot better the second time around. It's not something that I would put in my club because I like Plumeria Peach a lot better, but it was nice. I'm glad I gave it another chance. Why do I keep finding I don't think I went through another pod pack of these. I must have just had like an old clamshell. That must be old. Okay, Happy New Home. So this came out in the Moment by Moment collection, which I believe is still currently available through the end of this month, July. This was really nice. This was one of my favorites, this and the birthday one. And it is a fresh scent with a little bit of citrus as I hit myself in the face. Yeah, it's kind of like a clean breeze meets a citrus. It's really nice though. So, okay. I warmed 6 cubes downstairs here, and it did awesome, and I loved it. It smelled so nice in the basement, and so I was like, I'm going to have this to my club. Then I had 2 cubes left, and I warmed that in my upstairs bathroom in a mini warmer, glass mini warmer. And towards the end, I got kind of a weird powdery note. It was powdery, so I didn't like it as much there. So I don't know. Then I was like, I'm not going to put it in my club. And I ended up putting it in my club. And I don't know. I'm going to get 1 more bar and give it a try. I have ordered 1 more bar to decide if I want to keep it in my club or not. Because I do love, you know, fresh laundry scents. So we will see on that one. As I was trying to get rid of wax after I realized how many partial bars I had, I decided to warm together, actually, hold on, I think I mixed that with a couple things. Oh yeah, okay. So I had an old bar from the Mix It collection of Rainfall and Lush Greens. So Mix It collection came out spring of 2020, I believe, and it was scents that were designed to be mixed specifically together, but you can mix them with anything. And I think it was just Scentsy trying to kind of open people's eyes to all the possibilities of mixing that you can do with Scentsy scents. And so a lot of them were kind of basic, like not a whole lot of notes in them. You know, they had like a bakery, they had floral, they had a citrus, and then they had this fresh one, and Rainfall and Lush Greens. It's really, really nice. Not super complex on its own, but it's a really nice, fresh, aquatic scent, hence the wave on it. So I mixed that. I wanted to use it up. I mixed it in one warmer with By the Sea, which is a powerhouse, strong, kind of like Davidoff Cool Water type scent. So fresh, aquatic, slightly cologne. Mixed these two together and it was really, really, really good. Loved it. And then I had a little bit more of this Mix It. So I mixed it with Down the Aisle, basically just to get rid of this because I cannot smell this, which is really sad because I thought it would be my favorite. I got 2 bars of it. I thought it smelled beautiful when I very first smelled it on cold. But then when I warmed it, I really got nothing. So I actually gave the second bar to my mom because she liked it. But it just did not perform for me. So I mixed it with this, basically, like I said, to get rid of it. And of course, this overpowered it, but whatever. When you get when a new collection comes out, I love to try all the new scents. But if I don't fall in love with all of them, that's fine. And that's actually probably a good thing because if I fell in love with every single scent and then I wanted to add them to my Scentsy club, that would not work for me financially. So there was like 1, possibly 2 bars that I'm going to have in my club for a little bit from that 5-bar collection, but that wasn't one of them. And then speaking of limited time offers, we had the last Petal. I finished this up. This is a really nice scent initially. It's a grapefruit with a little bit of floral. See, I love how it smells on cold. I love how it smells for most of the warming cycle, but towards the end, it took on a little bit of like a rancid note to me. Like, you know how some people get that rancid type note from, mango or papaya? That's what it was, like a rancid fruit note. And it wasn't really strong, but it was enough to kind of, for me to be like, ugh. Which means I'm not going to add it to my club, which is fine. So I enjoyed this. Okay, sorry. I need to just clear up some space on my phone and I need to just talk faster because I keep running out of room. So let me just try to wrap this up pretty quick here. In my youngest 2 daughters' room, they haven't been feeling well either. So I mixed 1 cube of eucalyptus with 2 cubes of lavender and white balsam. Eucalyptus on its own, just the eucalyptus bar from Bring Back My Bar, is a really like medicinal eucalyptus. Almost like a Vicks vapor rub. So I pretty much save this for when people have head colds in our house. But because it's so strong, I used 1 cube of that and I mixed it with lavender and white balsam. This is a beautiful scent. The lavender is like an herbal lavender, and then you have the white balsam in there, which it's such a beautiful combination, and you wouldn't necessarily think that it would go together as well as it does, but this is beautiful. Every time I get this bar in my club quarterly, I usually go through it pretty quick. But anyway, I mixed these 2 together in their room, and that was really nice, and it's actually still going in there. So I got through 3 bars of the scent of the month for August, which is Vanilla Blackberry. I did do a separate video on this when I unboxed it, but it is a really, really nice scent. Oh, I love it. It reminds me a little bit of Monsters Inc. Monstropolis, but toned down a little bit. Not as bright. It doesn't have the bubbly note, but it's just more like a calming, maybe a little bit more mature version. Kind of along the same veins as Monsters Inc. though. And I had this going downstairs in the basement area in my office, and then I also had it in my bedroom and 2 of my bathrooms, and it's very long lasting. I'd give it about a 7 in terms of strength. Yeah, 7, 6.5 to 7. But in terms of longevity, it was like an 8.5, maybe a 9. But warming this, for some reason, it made me really crave sweet plum pastry. I think they're kind of along the same notes as well. So the two pair wonderfully together. This may have plum in it, I'm not sure. I think it does have a type of plum, like a green plum. Anyway, they pair very well together. But I have this in my open concept and vanilla blackberry in the rest of my house. I do like to try this end of the month throughout the house to see how it performs in different environments, but I wasn't sure how this would do in my open concept. This did great, but I feel like sweet plum pastry would probably overtake the vanilla blackberry if you had them in a close area with each other. But yeah, vanilla blackberry is really good. It'll be on sale for 10% off starting August 1st. And then sweet plum pastry is just a love of mine. Don't usually love bakery, but it's just a sweet plum. So good, so strong. I love it. So that's all of the Scentsy items that I've used for the last half of July. Let me know what you've been using. If you are getting ready to get into some of the fall scents, are you excited or are you still warming through your summer stuff? What are you going to be warming for the month of August? Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and think about subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks guys. Bye.